nonviolent fashion. Not only did I have everything taken from me, I have had no actual reason other than an illegal reason, meaning that it is illegal to label me as something I am not. It is illegal to take away my parental rights without due process. It is illegal to strip me of my constitutional right of freedom of speech. And it is surely as shit illegal to suppress criminal activities via illegal court orders that are based on lies. Please understand that one of the times that both Jamie and I were arrested was after Mallory violated the restraining order, dropped off pickles that say piece of shit pickles on it, as well as did a slew of other things via other...
But nothing happens. She breaks
No. All she had to do was have her lawyer call and say that what you were doing was harassing her, and Jamie and I were arrested.
Yeah.
And no one is at all cognizant of how Mallory was also arrested, but it doesn't matter if there's a YouTube video of Mallory violating the restraining order and the police department yelling at me about it.
Yeah.
None of that matters. None of that matters. The only thing that you care about is, does Dan look good? Does he have money? Is he rich yet? That's all you care about. Has he failed yet? Has he embarrassed himself? Has he embarrassed himself? What about her? What is she doing? You do not recognize there are two beautiful boys that I have given my life to raising. They are 9 and 11 years old. I have done absolutely everything I humanly could for them. There is a limit to what a human being who is under massive, and you know what? I'm actually going to take this bracelet off because I believe I've proved my point.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying, Jamie?
Yeah.
Mental health is a very serious matter. It should not be weaponized, it should not be misused, and it definitely should not be used as a weapon.
It's used as a weapon in family court. Big time.
Against the human being who is actually the victim of domestic violence.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part of the whole thing. Meaning, like, it could be weaponized against me and I didn't need to be beaten by Mallory for 6 years for it. I could have just been accused of doing the same thing.
No, but the courts even use it as a weapon.
The courts have, there's no mechanism
They don't
in place.
use it as like,
every minute that passes that I post these videos and they do absolutely nothing.
It's so messed up.
And I know who's watching these videos, which is why this is such an important public forum. And think about how important this is. And I apologize for everyone that's butthurt about the fact that we have an $18 million, $57 million Livingston, New Jersey budget. 18 million of it goes towards a police department who I for a fact know does not do their job. I know for a fact. I know for a fact just because of the massive sampling of interactions with me, my wife, Miss Resnick.
Yeah.
Those three people involved and the dynamic of what the police department has done. And I'm telling you right now, I'm filing a motion for summary judgment because the Livingston Police Department has not only done nothing, the township has not even responded to the fact that they have not provided video evidence. The entire township is negligent in a cover-up in Livingston, New Jersey, and they fully support it by being silent. Not a single human being, not a lawyer, not a single representative is able to say, we took your lawsuit, we disagree because of XYZ, and we're willing to prove why we disagree. You see, just saying you disagree or calling me insane or litigious or any of these things, it doesn't really work. You're going against a human being who's lived in the town for 35 years without a single issue. I've done nothing but help people. I've saved lives, I've saved dozens of humans' lives, all documented in reports. I will show you another video right now after this. See, I got my weapon of choice, which is my media. My media is... I took a long time until I invested in a new computer. And because I have a new computer, now I can tell my stories my way. So I wanted to start by just showing a few pictures, and that was at the end of last summer. And that was a really amazing day. That all happened in one day.
Yeah.
And that is just one day. We've had thousands of days like this. Jamie, Mal, and I. That is just one day. There's a reason why I chose that day. And I will tell you something else. Jamie Jack Chitterelli, Resnick.
Lowering your taxes. Jesus, you better watch out.
This motherfucker right here.
You better watch
Let me tell you
out.
something. I'm big on nicknames. So when Jamie was really sick, I would call her Jack Chiarelli because we would watch Seinfeld. Well, she was watching it. I would bring her tea and shit. I can't believe I had to actually take care of you.
I know.
Like, this is
Nice.
fucking ridiculous. Like, I think this is fucking
You were a
ridiculous.
good butler.
You are my assistant.
You were a great butler.
This is like the Seinfeld episode where I don't mind it. But did I do a good job?
You did a great job.
I healed you.
You did.
All right. Look, ladies and gentlemen, people get sick. You need to have friendship. You need to have care. For anyone who is blood relative of Jamie Resnick and know about what's going on, and the fact that you don't reach out to her, it really shows that she's a much better person than all of you combined, because she would have not only reached out, she had knowledge of the Morristown Medical Center mental health clinic because of a relative, and she was really good to that relative. And it wasn't just about her and the relative, it's about the responsibility that she took for other people that was supposed to do that job. For example, her mother and father failed that relative. It was a brother of hers. They failed him, so she stepped in and she was a surrogate parent, and she was extremely good to him, and all of that is whitewashed and completely ignored in the face of her current predicament,
Yeah.
which is a non-existent conflict. She did absolutely nothing wrong.
It's true.
She did nothing wrong. And people who have completely abandoned their manhood, these are human beings who are no longer associated with being men. Like, how can you call yourself a man when you are related to this woman who did nothing wrong, and you have chosen to abandon communicating with her because you don't agree with her job, her lifestyle choice, which is not even that weird. She didn't do anything wrong. She's not any different than she has been her entire life. I think she's an amazing person because the pain that she takes is very similar to the pain that I take, where I have done nothing wrong. Guys, believe it or not, I am awesome at cooking. I'm awesome at arguing. I am awesome at business. I'm awesome at math. I'm awesome at media. I can express a lot of very interesting facts. I can teach people. I am a very loving human being.
You are. I just want to paint a picture for a minute. There was a number of years where
Hold on a
we
second,
would
let
be
me direct.
working, and you would be in the kitchen cooking pizza with 10 kids in the kitchen. People would be coming and going. I'd be in the office.
Did anyone complain a single time?
No one. The kids were all laughing.
Who's better
My
at making
boys
pizza
were
at home than
there.
me?
No one.
You know what? I'll make another video
People
of
would
pizza.
come in, drop their kids off from a play date. You would welcome them in, offer them something to drink and eat. No one ever had a complaint. You always made such a warm, fun, wonderful environment.
Thanks, Jamie.
And-
It's true. I will.
And I know
It'll
that
continue. It's not
people
going anywhere.
know this. You know this, you know,
Yeah.
and your choice to remain quiet
Yeah.
during this and not say, that's not true. I've been into Dan Reese's house and it's been loving and warm and fun, and you're throwing the football. It's
Yeah, you know what it
bullshit.
is?
So
You know what
I
it
call
is?
bullshit,
It's
everyone.
not. Thank you. It's not just bullshit. I was beaten in private. It took a lot of courage for me to come forward. I knew how humiliating it would be, and I don't think anyone understands how painful it was to put on an act of love and care while being in such a difficult mental state, while being called names, while being put down. You watched me being abused on a daily basis, and I
think
took
that,
it. I took it all.
Yeah, well, I think that you had to do it.
And I was right to take
You
it
were
because
doing
look
it
at what
for your
happened.
boys.
Look at what happened.
Yeah.
Thank God I was able to get the memories I was able to get in. It is what you are watching is one of the most disgusting. And remember, think about how many different unique things happen to one individual. And no matter how many times I tried to explain why or what's going on, rather than looking at how impossible it is for one person to be mired in this many national controversies. For example, right now I'm prepping for 5 cases for the U.S. Supreme Court. 5. That is one human being who also took down Menendez, ran the Rittenhouse trial, ended Black Lives Matter riots, ended defund police, narrowly kept the Capitol riots, just one riot, identified the core of the insurgents. I have done so much, and people still believe that one, she did. See, you're much better on the chair. Jamie, you're much better in a chair. As long as it's not a wheelchair.
Yeah, exactly, right?
So you ready to Jack Chittarelli?
I'm so ready. Incumbents, here we come.
All right. So for anyone that doesn't know, I'm suing Mickey Sherrill because as a representative of the U.S. government, she has not only done nothing, she has actually reported me as harassing her to. This is the one time that I was reported. I believe there's a police report from her office when I sent 2 or 3 emails saying I am a victim of corruption from Senator Bob Menendez, obviously.
And you said corruption, abuse, you said
yeah, so I told her about Bob Menendez,
yeah.
And that's what I was reported for being harassing. No, she didn't. Yeah, like it's gross negligence beyond gross negligence. It's literally gross point negligence.
But she knows how to fly a helicopter, so she must know how to run.
I gotta be honest with you, I know how to punt a football at a collegiate level. I promise you that with a little bit of practice, I can get it within 40 to 60 yards and like within a garbage can distance. I am extremely good at punting a football. That has nothing to do with your ability to be in office. You have to be able to understand how a political machine works. Mickey Sherrill's ineptness is very easily displayed by the case of Daniel M. Reeses. Take a look at what she has done as a U.S. representative, which is not only nothing, she has hurt me. She has hurt me by being in a position where she could easily... Now, I don't know how many representatives there are, but I believe it's one. I believe that our district has one representative. Her only job was to protect its citizens. Not only did she not protect it as a female, she was biased towards the Mallory issue and continues to be by doing absolutely nothing. On the eve of the election, I want everyone to understand that there's a lot of weird commercials out there, but please understand that Mickey Sherrill supports domestic violence. This is a fact. I will make it another video. Wait, stop, watch.